Now the warrior robots in disguise are in their own action-packed Transformer comic, on sale now from Marvel Comics.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special video showcase we're going to once again be returning to the Marvel UK Transformers comic. What we're going to do for the first couple of minutes or so is a very quick review, flicking from cover to cover, stopping at anything that's interesting like adverts and letters pages. After that, we'll come back to the beginning. I'll go nice and slow over the text, zooming in. You may need to use the pause button, but you will have the opportunity to read the comic for yourselves if you want to. As you can see, we're up to issue 175. This originally came out on the 23rd of July 1988, and it was 35p. Now, we're in part 2 of a story which has basically got Blaster and Grimlock, who are having a duel to decide who's going to be leader of the Autobots. Grimlock obviously still thinks he is, and Blaster's fighting in the name of Fortress Maximus. Meanwhile, the Decepticons, who've tracked the Ark to the moon where they are about to launch a surprise attack, which, to be honest, is quite effective because they weren't expecting it at all. And of course, pretty much all of the Autobots were on the moon watching the duel. Anyway, a huge battle ensues. As you can see, the Decepticons pretty much are winning at this particular point. I'm going to briefly stop here to have a look at the Power Masters advert we've got here. What's interesting is there's no double dealer on here. I don't know why. It must have been released a bit later on, but there they are. That's the Power Masters advertised, I think, for the first time in the UK, to be honest. Meanwhile, the Decepticons are, again, they're taking things, they're dismantling the Ark. Fortress Maximus orders Goldbug to go back to, I've forgotten the name of it, the other ship that they were in, to basically get off planet so that they can be saved. And of course, the reason for that I'll come to in a second. Meanwhile, Blaster and Grimlock are still fighting, and they're unbeknownst to them that the rest of the Autobots are getting destroyed, but they just sort of realise that something's going on. They, of course, decide to stop their fight and team up and attack the Decepticons again. However, even though the Decepticons have pretty much won, Goldbug managed to escape with a couple of the other Autobots, and they're heading to Nebulos to, I think we get the hint here that they're going to try and resurrect, of course, Power Master Optimus Prime. So the next few episodes will be very interesting. Right, I've got the letters pages here, and I'm holding it there, and I'm going to say pause for you guys who want to read it. You've got the first 2 there, the start of the 3rd, and there's the end of the 3rd and the 4th. Right. The B story is Action Force. We've also got an advert for Ghostbusters and a few of the other comics that Marvel do. Action Force is, of course, the UK name for G.I. Joe. They teamed up because Action Force wasn't as popular in the UK as it is in America and elsewhere in the world. There's Combat Colin there. Again, if you want to pause, you can read that. And then we've got an advert for the Power Masters. I think that's Dreadwind or Darkwing, one of the two. And then we've got an advert for some Pez Sweets on the back. Right, what we're going to do now then, I'm going to zoom in. You may want to mute because there might be some background noise, and you may need to use the pause button, but you can read the comic for yourselves right now. Okay then guys, this concludes issue 175. Next issue in a couple of days. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.